So where is the focus? It's a long way to the filters. I'll give up. We need to go through all the navigation every time we change a filter. It seems like eternal process. We are somewhere. Skip to checkout section link. Wow, it took a bit longer. We can help them, but we don't do it. Let's keep it short. And it's even faster than for the keyboard user. Yay! Hello everyone, my name is Glafira. I work as an accessibility team lead at Spur IT. I also a Google developer expert for web technologies and a Women Tech Makers ambassador. Nice to meet you. So today we're going to talk about web accessibility, of course, and I'm going to explore with you a great web application called Walmart Marketplace. And let's keep it simple. Today, as an independent person, I really want to buy things myself without asking my loved ones to spend some unpredictable amount of time helping me to buy some products. And it seems like I have a perfect tool for the task. I have the internet, and it's supposed to be a barrier-free environment. But is it really that barrier-free? Let's check it out. So today I'm going to buy a gift for my brother, so I'm going to walk you through the simple scenario. We'll first go to the main page of the Walmart's marketplace, then we'll find their departments menu. After it, we'll go through this menu and we'll choose the category we want, and then we go to this category, and at the page of the category we'll filter the results somehow. We'll get the final list of the products, we'll choose one product, and then we'll go to the product page and we'll try to add it to cart. Then we'll check the cart and we'll try to proceed with the checkout. The scenario seems pretty simple. We just need to buy something, to add something to cart. And you'll ask me where's the accessibility, and I'll tell you. I'm going to pretend I am a user with some limitations. But first, I'll go through the task as an average user who has no disabilities, who has no special conditions. Then we'll try to buy product as a person who uses keyboard only for some reason, we don't know. And the last will be the person who is blind and who uses a screen reader. And I'll try to show you how the process becomes longer for each type of the user. So we are now at the main page of the Walmart Marketplace, and I am an average user who can see everything, who uses mouse to do the operations. So for me, it seems like pretty simple to go to the category, to choose the product, to add it to the cart. Let's do it. First, I go to the departments menu. There is a drop-down menu. I choose the gift finder category. I am prepared a bit, but still, I'm not that kind to my brother, so I'm trying not to spend a lot of money on him. So I am choosing the gifts under $25, and we are going to this category to choose the product. So we are here at the gift finder page. There are filters, there are some products already, and I'm going to filter the results a bit more. First of all, I'm going to choose the persona. It's a drop-down list with items, so I'm going to choose the for him item because it's for my brother. And also, I'd really like to filter the results by the type of the gifts. And my brother really loves something for his house and for his wife, of course. So I'm going to choose the home gifts to filter the results by this option. So I have the list now, and I scroll down a bit to choose the product, and I see these beautiful mugs. It's a tower of mugs. It's 4 of them actually. They look like Christmas mugs actually, but it's not that far. The Christmas is coming, so we can definitely buy some Christmas mugs for him. So I just click on them and I see the product page. I see these beautiful mugs. I check everything, like the picture is great. I scroll down a bit to check the information about the mugs, so everything is perfect. And the add to cart button follows me. I always see the add to cart button, so I can like press it anytime, click on it. So I do it, I add the product to the cart. So now it says 1 added, cool. And there was a small notification that the product was added to the cart. So I see that my cart now has 1 product. I go to the cart. Here we are. Now I just check everything, like I have this 1 item in my cart, and I just click the continue to checkout button. That's it. Here we stop. It was pretty easy for the sighted person. It's just few clicks and nothing else. So let's check how the process goes for the person with the keyboard only. Now let's do the same for the keyboard person. They use keyboard only, no mouse for them. They can see the interface, but for some reason they can't move through it with the mouse. As a keyboard user, I can use Tab and Shift Tab keys to move forward and backward through the interface, but the main thing here is that I am going only through the interactive elements with these keys, Tab and Shift Tab. Like the text is not available for me as a tab point. Also, I can use the arrows up, down, right, and left to go through some drop-down lists, for example, through the menu, through some options in the filters, through the search suggestions, for example, to autocomplete the form, and so on. So to choose something, I can use arrows. And also I can use the escape key to close something, like to close some menu, to close some model window, and so on. The main thing here is that I can use enter and space buttons keys to activate some elements. Also, I can use arrows for the scroll. Let's check it, how it works for the keyboard person. We go to the departments menu. I use the tab key to see where the focus is. First of all, I see some skip to main content thing appeared on the screen. We'll discuss it later. Now we just press the tab key once again. A really good thing here is that I can see the focus state clearly. Like I can see where my focus is now. So it has pretty nice border. The border has 2 colors, like for the light and dark interfaces. So yeah, the focus state of the element is pretty clear. I press the tab key one more time, and now I am on the departments menu. Let's activate this button. Let's open the menu. I press the enter key. The menu is opened, but now I have no idea where is the focus. I need to press the tab key to check. Now let's do it. So the focus went somewhere, and now I'm pressing the tab key, and it appears on the departments button again. But it should go to the drop-down menu. After it's opened, it should go there. So now I can only guess that if I press the tab once again, it will go inside the menu and not to the services button. Yeah, it goes there. We are lucky. Now, in such kind of menus, I prefer to use arrows to go through the items. But in this case, the arrows are working as scroll. So the only way to go through the items is to tab through every item. So I press the tab key. We go to the gift finder. I press the enter to activate this, to open the submenu. So now I can only hope that if I press the tab key, because the focus stays on the previous menu item, but it should go to the opened menu. I only can hope that if I press tab, it won't go down through all the parent menu items. It will go to the opened submenu. Let's press the tab key. And yeah, we are lucky. It's in the submenu. Here is the same situation, so we can't use the arrow keys to move through the menu, so we press the tab key a lot of times to go to our precious category gifts under $25. And we press enter to open the page. So the page is opened. Now we need to filter the results. It feels like it's a long way to the filters because there are many interactive elements. But we have this cool life hack on this page. We have a skip link. I pressed the tab now. The focus is on the top of the page. So I press the tab and the skip link appears. And now it says skip to main content. So I can skip the navigation, which is the same for each page. Like when I go through the website, I open many pages, and in case I need to go through all the navigation for each page, I don't know, I'll give up. So in this case, we have this skip to main content link. What it does the next thing. I press the link, the enter key, and it moves me to the main content. The content even scrolls a bit up to show this action, like to show something happened. So now it feels like we are going directly to the filters area. Let's press the tab key. So where is the focus? I don't see any elements on the screen. I press one more time and one more time and one more. Yeah, now here it is. So I needed to press the tab key about 4 times to get to the area, to the filters area, to see where the focus is. What happened? Let's check. I press the shift up keys to go backward, and I scroll up a bit, and it appears that after we moved to the main content, the focus went to the very beginning of this main content. But the interface is scrolling, so the elements are hidden under the header, and we don't see them, but the focus is there. The elements at the beginning of the main content. Don't scroll, maybe, or change the target of the link. Visually, we have one area, but the focus is on the other area, so yeah, that's why we don't see it. I go to the filters area. I want to change the persona drop-down. I press the enter key to open the drop-down, and then using my arrows, up and down arrows, I choose the value. I choose the for him value, so I'm still choosing something for my brother. So when I choose the value, the page reloads. It's a weird behavior. So now I have no idea where's the focus. Let's check. I press the tab key. It appears that the focus is on the top of the page. So we need to go through all the steps we did before to move to the filters. We need to press the tab key 4 times to see the focus. Yeah, now we see it. And now I want to choose the home gifts option. So I press tab to go there. In this list of options, I'd really like to use arrow keys too. But here we're still using tab key to navigate through this list. So now, after a few tabs, I am on the right button. I press it, and the page reloads again. So the focus goes to the top of the page again, and I again need to use the skip link. Like, we're lucky it's here, because in case we have this link, we need to go through all the navigation every time we change a filter. So it's a mess for a keyboard user. For the average user who uses a mouse, it's almost nothing. These reloads are almost invisible. But for the keyboard user, you see, it's pretty difficult. So what we do next? We are going to go to the products list, and we are going to reach the mugs and add one more to the cart. We are tabbing through the whole interface. We have no skip links. Like, it would be great to have a skip link to skip the filters area on this page. So now we are in the list, and in the list there are product cards, and each product card has 1, 2, 3 tab stops. So not that many tab stops. It could be worse, but yeah, but we still need to go through each card to get to the desired one. Yeah, Now I am on the cart I want, and I press enter to go to the cart page, to the product page. Yeah, so this is the product page. We still have the skip to main content link. It's good. We press it. Yeah, and we go to the main content of the page, but it's still not the right, it's still not the same as we see it. We still have these breadcrumbs navigation links, which are first items to focus on. So I press the tab key a few times to go through these invisible links. And then I get to the marked description. I can scroll. I can check everything. I see that the button follows me, and I really want to add the product to the cart. But as a keyboard person, I have no way to do it quickly on this page, because this page has a left side and the right side. So first I need to go through all the elements, like using tab, all the interactive elements on the left side. There are beautiful carousels with the products. We see only 4 products, and we can press the next button and we'll see the next page of the carousel, more 4 products. But for the keyboard user, they are available immediately. So we don't need to press any buttons to get more 4 more products. We need to press tab as many times as many products in this carousel. So it seems like eternal process. Now we are getting out the carousel and we are moving forward, but still there is one more carousel. So just pressing tab. So I need to go to the add to cart button, and to get there I need to tab eternally. We are lucky that there is only one review. Yeah, and now here we are. Now only after I didn't count, but it's about 100 tabs, we get to the add to cart button. Now we can press it. The product will be added to the cart, but from this position, now we need to, if we want to go to the cart, we need to navigate to the cart's link. And it's at the top of the page. So we have 2 options. First one would be to shift tab all the way up and through the navigation. The second one, if we are lucky, would be to reload the page and get the focus on the top of this page and go from the top to the cart link, which is in the header. Let's try to reload the page. Yeah, so we are somewhere, I'm not sure where, so I press, this behavior is controlled by browsers. So where the focus after the page reloading, it's browser who decides. So let's press tab or shift tab to get the place. Yeah, so at least we are in header in the navigation, so we can just shift up a little bit, 10 times or something to get to the cart link. Cool, now we can press enter, and yeah, the cart is here, and the first thing we see, the cart has the same structure as the product page. It has the left side with a lot of interactive elements and the right side, which we really need in this case. We need to continue to check out, press this button. We are satisfied with everything we see on this page, so we just need to buy a mug. So I press the tab key, I'm pretty familiar to this interface, so I use the skip to main content link. It scrolls me a little bit in a weird way. Yeah, so now I press the tab key to get to the left part of the cart. And what we see here is a skip to checkout section link. Wow, it would be really impressive to have the same link at the product page to skip the left part of the product and get to the add to cart button. So here I can just simply press the skip link, and my focus will go directly to the right part of the page, to the continue to check out button. Cool. I hope it's just something broken on the previous page, the product page. I hope they will add this skip link to the page, because it seems like they have the idea at least how it should work. So yeah, we just simply press the continue to checkout button, and here we are. It took a bit longer to get here as a keyboard person. So let's see how it goes for the screen reader. But let me first explain a little bit the idea of the screen reader. Yes, it reads everything on the screen. The order of the reading is the same as you define in your code. So how elements go in the code, in the same way they will be read by screen reader. So the screen reader user, in our case, like the blind person, obviously doesn't see the interface. So they need to build their own mental model of the interface. They don't see how it's divided by sections. I mean, like, they don't see there is a header, there are some blocks of content, like pretty defined blocks. Maybe they are defined by headings, like visual headings. But yeah, for a blind person, it would be more difficult to find out the structure of the page. We can help them, but we don't do it. I really hope we'll start doing it, starting from this video. Also, a pretty important thing, the screen reader users don't tab through the interface. So they don't use, usually, like, they don't use a tab key to navigate through the interface, because the tab key moves them only through the interactive elements, but they need to get all the content. Like, we see the content, so we don't need to read it. But as a blind person, I don't see the content. So I use the screen reader to read everything, not only the interactive elements. So I don't use tab keys, because the screen reader will follow the tab key and will read everything under this key, and not the elements around it, not the text. And the screen readers, of course, it depends on the screen reader, but they have their own way to navigate the page. And the first thing, like the first way you can check your interface with the screen reader, it's of course turn it on and then use arrow keys to, like, up and down arrow keys, and the screen reader will go element by element, like from the left to the right, from the top to the bottom. Let's try it. So let's do the same thing, but let's pretend we don't see the screen. I'm reloading the page, and the first thing I hear is the title of the page. So it's the name of the tab in your browser. So that's how the screen reader user understands where they are, like, what is the page. Let's check.
Shop Halloween costumes, decor, candy, and more. Walmart. Link skip to main content. Banner landmark link Walmart homepage.
And after the name of the tab, the screen reader will read everything it sees on the page, like element by element, without your will. But you can stop it definitely, and go through the page as you wish. So for the screen reader user, there is a menu which shows the elements of the page on the page with their type. So let me show you the menu.
Elements list dialog.
So it's the elements list dialog, yeah, as the screen reader told us. So here I can check the links on the page, the headings, the form fields, the buttons, and the landmarks. So it seems like we have a few ways to navigate the page, and the areas, like the visual areas on the page, they should be landmarks. So I'm going to the landmarks.
Type. Heading. Landmarks radio button checked Alt+D.
And what I see here, I see that there is a banner on this page. Inside the banner, there is a search area, there is a navigation, which names is my items account and card, so pretty obvious. I can go there to find these items. Also, there is some secondary navigation, there is a main content, and there is a footer, which is content info. Now I understand the structure of the page better, But still, the main content has a lot of sections on this page, so it's not that clear for me for a blind person. Let's check the headings tab.
Headings radio button.
This page has only one heading. I guess it's the H1 heading, so the first level heading. But visually there are many headings during the page, so it's not true. And for the screen reader user, it will be difficult to navigate through this page to understand its structure. So they need to go like element by element with the arrow keys. Let's keep it short. We need a departments button.
Link Walmart homepage. Menu button collapsed. Submenu departments.
It says menu button collapsed. Submenu departments. So I know from this that when I press this button, the menu will be opened and I can go there. I can check everything there. So let's do it.
Expanded.
The only thing I hear here is that the menu was expanded. But the focus doesn't go to the menu as previously for the keyboard users, so I don't hear anything else. So it's not the information is not that useful for me as it could be. It should say something like I am in the list, this is the first item of the list, and the name of this item, like it's selected or not. I press, like in this case, I need to press the tab key, or I can use the arrow key. Let's use the arrow key to understand what happened.
Link all departments.
So now I am on the link all departments. So I pressed the button called department, so I can guess it's the right place.
List with 26 items button collapsed deals.
And then I understand that there is 26 buttons, and I need to find the right one, the gift finder button. So I go. I want to go like slowly. I'll go like in my tempo. We are cheating, like pressing the arrow key button many times and not listening to the content because we see the content, but they are kind of they have the same speed because of the speed of the screen reader. So let's go.
Button collapse gift finder.
I know that the button is collapsed, so if I press it, it will be expanded. So there is a submenu.
Gift finder button expanded. Expanded.
So as for a blind person, I don't know like how it looks now. So I know there is some expanded menu. In a good case, my focus should go to this menu, and by pressing the down key, I'll navigate the opened menu, not the parent menu. But in our case, we'll go through all the parent items before we get to the child menu.
Button out of list with 4 items heading level 2 gift finder.
It's still not that clear what's happening on the screen for us. So we left one list and we are in the other one now. So there is a heading level 2, so I can try to like guess, but still I'm going to use my arrow keys to go through the list.
List with 9 items, link shop all gifts.
So it seems like the list of 4 items has a list of 9 items inside it. So seems like a menu to me. Let's go through it.
Link gifts under $25.
And finally we get to the link we need. Let's activate it by using enter key once again. So in this case, for the screen reader, it's not obvious what is the structure of the menu, what is the semantic of the menu, because they only can hear it, they can't see it. So we need to give them this knowledge that it's a menu, it's a sub-menu, it's the second level of the menu, and it's possible to give them this knowledge by the HTML semantics. So let's go to the page with the category filters.
List.
I am at the top of the page. So now I need to guess the structure of the page. I have no idea about it. So let's try to check the landmarks once again. Maybe there is something useful.
Elements list dialog. Tree type. Heading. Form fields rate. Headings.
Let's try to check headings first. I see the heading gift finder 1000 plus. Some strange number, so not sure about it. and there are only 2 headings on this page, and they are not that useful for me, so they don't give me an information.
Landmarks radio button checked all.
So let's check the landmarks tab. Here we can find more landmarks than on the main page. Yeah, they give us some information about the structure. So here we can see that in the main landmark, there are 2 additional landmarks. One of them is sort and filter. So our next task is to filter the results. So it seems like it's the right place where we can go, and we can go from this window directly to the landmark we want.
Main level 1 sort and filter section 1 of 2. Main landmark sort and filter section region all filters 1.
So we are here, but it seems like it's not the right place. I mean, like above this one, there are many other filters, and we won't reach them because we don't know about them. So the only way to understand the page, fully understand the page, is to go by arrow keys through all the content, through all the elements. Like normally I don't want to do it every time I check the page. So it would be great to have these regions. So yeah, in this case, it's not the right region. It's not the right landmark for me. So I won't find the right filters here. But let's cheat again, just for some experience, just to hear how it sounds for the blind person, our filters, our elements.
Personalized gifts.
I'm going to choose the home gifts from the filter. So by arrows, arrow up, I'm going to explore the content.
Toggle button not pressed white elephant gifts. Toggle button not pressed gift cards.
So it says that they are toggle buttons, they have state, it's pretty cool. So let's just quickly go to the right one.
Toggle button not pressed home gifts. Not
cool. Now we press the toggle button.
Gift finder walmart.com link.
The page is reloading again, the same as for the keyboard user. So we are at the top of the page one more time. And now we need to again find the right place to go. The screen reader users have many ways to navigate the page. For example, the NVDA users, they have the D button to navigate through the landmarks, through these headings, headers, footers, main content, sections, asides, and so on, navigations. So I can press the D button to move through the landmarks quickly.
Banner landmark Walmart home, Walmart site-wide search landmarks, my items, account, and cart navigate, secondary navigation landmark list, main landmark breadcrumb navigation land.
Now I am in the main landmark, and I use my arrow keys to explore it.
Out of list link holiday gift finder. Link get just what they want, persona. Combo box collapsed, who's it for?
So I see the combo box. Who is it for? Let's choose the persona from here. I press the enter key to open the drop-down menu.
Main landmark. Expanded. List. Who's it for?
And here I hear that it's 1 of 4, so there are 4 items in this drop-down. I can choose one.
Anyone 2 of 4.
Using arrow keys again.
For her 3 of 4. For him 4 of 4.
We choose for him.
Link.
Cool. The page is reloaded again. So let's go one more time through the landmarks. I remember that there is a landmark called sorting and filter. Sort and filter, so I can go there. It's closer to the product lists, so I can go from there quickly.
Banner. No next landmark. Main landmark. Sort and filter section region all filters 1.
So now I use arrow keys to navigate to the products list.
Switch off button, sort by, menu button, out of region heading level 1 gift finder.
Now I know that there is a H1 heading which starts the product list. So next time I'm here, I can just press the 1 button, 1 key or H key on my keyboard to move to this area as fast as I can. So I can like eternally navigate through these cards by arrow down arrow, but we will cheat a bit again, and we'll use tab key to go through the content as we did it before for the keyboard user.
Sign into add options.
And it will still read everything.
Better home. Sign into add to sign add creativity. Better homes. Sign add holiday time.
So it would be better to have this list as a list, like semantically, so we could go through the list items with one key. It's possible for the screen reader. Also, it's a good idea to add headings to the product cards, like H3 something or H2, depends on the previous level. So the blind person can navigate through the headings like easily. But in this case, we need to go using arrow keys or using tab keys. Let's go to the product page.
Holiday time gingerbread house stackable stoneware mug with.
So we are here at the page, at the product page. It's sometimes really difficult to understand how the brain works for the blind person, because like they don't see the structure. They just know that they want to buy this product or they want to explore it and then buy. To explore, like we have arrow keys, and also we can go directly to the main content using the D key on the keyboard to navigate through the landmarks.
Clickable banner landmark Walmart's my items secondary main landmark breadcrumb.
So we're here. It's the same action as the skip link. The screen reader user can use the skip link too. So we need to find the add to cart button. We have many ways to do it, but I'll show you one of them. Like if I am an experienced user, I can guess that there is a heading above the add to cart button. So it's an H1 heading, I guess. So I can press the 1 button, 1 key on my keyboard to go to the H1 heading directly. Let's try this.
Holiday time gingerbread house.
Yeah, so I am on this heading. So now I can use the arrow down key to understand, is there an add to cart button or not? Let's check.
5.0, 5 stars out of 1 review.
Reviews.
Link 1 review.
A link for the reviews.
$9.98.
The price.
You saved $0.00.
Something interesting, like we don't see it, and it's pretty usual. The developers, they just forget about elements, so they hide them, like they leave them for the screen reader users or something like this. They forget about them, forget to fill them or forget to remove them. So it's pretty common for our modern interfaces that the screen reader user gets more information than all the other type of the users. So now we hear that we saved 0 money on this mug. Let's go further.
Price when purchased online button legal information button add to cart holiday time
Cool. Our guess was right. So we can press the add to cart button and add the product to cart. And it's even faster than for the keyboard user.
Increase quantity holiday time gingerbread house stackable stoneware mug with metal rack set.
So it's a bit weird. After we press the add to cart, we hear something like increase quantity button. It's not that obvious for us. Where's the focus? Why it's the increase button? What's happening? So it would be great to announce the notification for the screen reader that the product was added to the cart. I remember that there was a navigation called something about cart, items, and account. So we can go directly to this navigation, like with a few D keys, but Shift D, like we are going backwards. So let's go there. It's on the top of the page. I remember the structure of the page, like the landmark structure. So let's go to the region.
Main landmark customer reviews and ratings heading level 2 heading level 2. Breadcrumb navigation landmark list with 5 items home link, secondary navigation landmark, banner landmark my items, account, and cart navigation landmark.
So we're here and pretty fast. We don't need to reload the page. We definitely win something comparing to the keyboard user. Let's go to the cart link.
Menu button collapsed submenu my items. Menu button collapsed submenu sign in. Menu button collapsed submenu account. Button cart contains one item total amount $9.98.
That's pretty cool. We hear that we have one item in our cart, the sum of money we need to spend. So let's go there.
/cart. Link. Alert in 200 plus people's carts. Link skip to main content.
There is some alert. So alert. It's like a notification, like really important notification. It will stop all the previous reading and will be read when it appears. So when the page is reloading, the alert appears and we hear it. But why? For what reason? Where is the element? Okay, some alert appeared. Let's explore the main content. Let's start with the heading, level 1. So I expect that at the very beginning of the main content there is a heading. So let's try to find it.
Clickable card heading level 1.
Yeah, we have a heading card. I'm not sure if we have some structure here which will explain the parts of the page. Like we can check for the landmarks here through the landmarks menu.
Elements list.
But what we see here is the same banner, the same header of the page with the search area and the navigation area. And also there is some unknown banner with no label. So I even don't know what is it. Of course, I can go check, but it doesn't seem to be really helpful. And there is a footer. So it's all the structure. Let's close this one.
Wall.
I can try to go by buttons, like
Pickup and delivery options heading button expanded. List with 3 items shipping.
I'm pressing the B key, which is for button, so I can go by buttons.
Pickup. Available button. Delivery. 95. Pickup instead button. List with 1 items remove holiday. Save for later. Decrease quantity increase quantity holiday. Continue to checkout button.
And we are lucky enough to get the continue to checkout button. Why is it a button? I'm not sure, because it will definitely send us to the other page. So it's more like link, but yeah, let's press it.
Login. Link Walmart.
And here we are, finally, the final step. We are here. Yay! So it seems like for a blind person, sometimes it could be easier to navigate the page. It could be easier to find some places, to go to these places using the screen reader functionality. It takes more time for the screen reader user to explore the content, to explore the page. So, how do you like it? Personally, I got a lot of interesting experience exploring the marketplace, so let's wrap things up a bit. For the keyboard user, Walmart has a clearly visible focus, and also it has skip links, which is really cool. And it would be great to fix the add to cart flow for the product page, and also it would be good to hide the invisible carousel items from the tab order. So yeah, these fixes will help users navigate the site more efficiently. It's sometimes easier for the screen reader user to find their way around, but it's really important to add some semantics for the interactive complex widgets, such as menus, for example. It's also very important to create a clear page structure with some landmarks, named landmarks, and it would be great to have a clear heading structure to make the page easier to navigate. And of course, for all users, it would be helpful if the page didn't reload every time a filter is changed. We lose focus and understanding of where we are on the page. We know that Walmart is working on accessibility. It's a requirement for them, I would say. So far they're doing a good job. And as we can see after a quick check, there are still some places to work on, to improve, because accessibility is not an easy thing. So wish them luck. And of course, please don't hesitate to ask me, to contact me. Let's discuss your project, let's discuss the accessibility of it, of your shop, of your marketplace. Yeah, you can find all the useful links and contact information in the description. And yeah, let's be in touch. Well, that was the short web accessibility audit for the Walmart marketplace. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Feel free to let us know in the comments below which website should we check next. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel to get more videos like this, and hit the bell button to not miss the next accessibility audit. See you there and have a nice day!